look at some rotational symmetry. And rotational symmetry is where we can rotate things less than 360 degrees and it be the same as the original figure. Okay? We can turn it and make it the same without turning it all the way around. I mean, if we turn it all the way around, what's the point? So in this figure, if I turn this point to here, or let me actually go, this point can come here, okay? That would be a rotational symmetry. And then I could go here, and I could go here. So notice it goes, I could make 3 turns to get back to my original spot. So in order to figure out where or determine the angle or the degrees at which you would have to rotate these, what you would do is you'd figure out how many times do you turn it. You turn it once, you got the original figure. You turned it twice, you got the original figure. You turned it a 3rd time and you're back to your starting point. So you take 360, and I did that 3 times. And so 360 gives me what? 120. So this angle right here is 120 degrees. So I'd rotate it 120 degrees. Then I could also rotate it 240 degrees because I could go to here. And those would be my 2 rotations that I could use. Looking at this picture, that's the same thing. I could rotate it to here, rotate it to here, rotate it to here. So these would again be 120 and 240 because it was 3 rotations. Now the word symmetry, I can rotate it from there because notice this point would be here. So this one, I rotate it once, I rotate it twice, so 360 divided by 2 gives me 180. So I can just rotate it 180 degrees. So let's look at this word, mom. This becomes here. This becomes here. So again, this is 180 degrees. This would become here. This would become here. This would become here. So it would be 120 degrees, 240 degrees, and then the 360 degrees. This one is a little bit different. I could rotate to here. There's 1. To here, there's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. So I could rotate it 6 times. So I'm going to take 360 divided by 6. When I do that, that is going to give me 60 degrees. So each rotation is going to be 60 degrees. So 60 degrees, 120 degrees, 180 degrees, 240 degrees, 300 degrees, and then you would go back to where you started at 360 degrees. So you look to see how many times you can rotate it to give you the same picture. until you get back to your starting point. Then you take 360 divided by that many times, and that will give you the starting amount of number of degrees. Then you just keep adding that number around until you get to 360, and that will show you where your rotations will end up.